Good day, everybody. Welcome to another Through the Mail Monday. We're going to get it started off with this return from Santa Clarita, California, just down south of me. Feel it in there. Not too thick, not too many cards. Let's see who we got here. All right, I see a 1971 Topps card peeking out. And there should be a 66 Topps card. There it is. Don Buford. Had a decent career with the White Sox and the Orioles, 10 years to be exact. And his buddy Pete Ward is on the card with him. And Pete Ward lives in Portland, Oregon. So this card's next journey will be going up north of I-5 here. And I'm going to see if I can get Pete to sign the card as well. So stay tuned for that. Nice return. Okay, next return. Here we go. Let's see here. Let's see where this stamp is from. Fort Myers, Florida. No clue of who this is. Most of these ex-players end up in Florida, so it's tough to tell. Oh, Don Carmen. All right. Oh, wow, this has been a while. You can see from the screen, whatever number I put on there is probably a big one. Don Carmen. Another 10-year career for him as well. Played for the Phillies for the majority of those years. Cincinnati and Texas his last couple years. Finished with a record of 53 and 54. And not quite 500. Pretty close, though. Pretty decent career. His numbers weren't too bad. Different era back then, though. The numbers he had back then, today, he could pitch for indefinitely. But back then, it probably wasn't acceptable for a 4.5 ERA. But with the numbers hitters are putting up this year and last year and this last 5 or 6 years, it's probably a pretty good ERA number for this time period. Of course, on the flip side of that, maybe his numbers would be even worse in this time period. So maybe it would have all evened out in the end. All right, third and final return for the week. This one's got a nice little sticker on the back of it. This one's from Spokane, Washington. Once again, no idea who this could be. I know I got John Olerud out there. Could be him. And we've got a Yankee. We've got Don Larson. Oh, nice. Love those 2001 Fleer Greats of the Game cards. It's a sweet looking signature right there. 89 years young. He's still got it. 1956 World Series MVP. Only pitcher to pitch a perfect game in a World Series until I think Roy Halladay did it in 2010 for the Filthies. Got a little bit of a price list here from Don Larson. Looks like he's selling photos from his perfect game, $20. I guess he supplies the photos. I wonder if he does the shipping too. That might not be a bad deal. He charges, I think, $5 per card, so another $15 will get you an 8x10, plus he'll mail it to you, which saves you another $4 or $5 in shipping. So haven't done an 8x10 TTM yet. I've got some 8x10s to send out. I just haven't really been motivated enough to go to the post office and get all that set up. So there you go, guys. In case you guys want something from Mr. Larson, there's his list. You can go back and look at it. His address is also on there. His address will also be coming up here in our next segment, our send-off segment. Right here, we've got Don Buford. It's $5 a card. 2 cards, $10. I love those 71 Topps action cards. I think they're super cool. You know, you read about these World Series, who won, what, and all that stuff, but nothing really takes you back to like an action shot from the actual World Series, especially it's in color. Kind of gives you more of a significance. Like, it actually really happened. They played the games. Here's part of the highlights, so to speak. So pretty neat. I like it that they translated well to the baseball cards, and don't think they did it for too many years. Here we have Don Carmen, Murex Drive, Naples, Florida. He pitched for the Phillies a bunch. I got an 86 Donruss and 87 Donruss there. I think I'm going to send a couple more. I've got to dig them out first, but I'm going to send them off as well. He was a pretty amusing character. He had a lot of fun with the press. They'd ask him the same stupid questions that the press still asks players today, just kind of nonsense, and he gave pretty sarcastic answers, so I always liked that about him. Pretty cool dude with a beautiful 2001 Greats of the Game card. I bought a bunch of packs of Greats of the Game in like 2001. I was living in Bend, Oregon, I remember, because it was right before 9/11. And I bought a bunch of these packs. I got a Bill Mazeroski autograph. I got another autograph too, but I forgot who it was. But really nice cards, and I got a bunch of them. So, I mean, I didn't have a spurt of collecting in early 2001, and that's how I got all these Greats of the Game cards. And I'm kind of shipping off the ones I can to get signed. So for $5, man, Don Larson, that's a good score. He's a bargain. He's a good price, and he's getting up there in age. So I want to get this card sent out. I might look up, see if I got any more of his cards. But all right, guys, that's it. Those are my returns for the week. 3 guys named Don: Don Carmen, Don Buford, and Don Larson. Try to get a video up later on in the week. As you guys may or may not know, I am in San Diego right now for the Mets game tonight, and the Mets game Tuesday, and the Mets game Wednesday. So 3 Met games. I'm in my glory. I can't wait. I'll try to go live or do something crazy tonight at the ballpark for a few minutes. We'll see how that goes. And that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Tune in next week for another Through the Mail Monday, and have a good week.